going on, YouTube? This is Aaron here with Day 5 Fish Tanks, just bringing you another video. Um, After going back and watching my last video of this tank, I got really disgusted by the amount of blackbeard algae that was all over it. Seemed like every close-up I did had blackbeard algae on the rocks, on that driftwood, and it was just nasty. I just got sick of it. So what I did is this last weekend I'd had enough. I went ahead and I just ripped out all of the pieces of rocks that had that had blackbeard algae on them, threw those out. I took out that big piece of driftwood. It was just the one piece that had it. But took out that big piece of driftwood and just went at it with a razor blade, just shaving off all the blackbeard algae I could find. I got most of it. There's still a few pieces that I missed that I noticed now after putting it back in the tank, but I can get those later. Maybe when I'm doing a water change or something like that, I'll just take a razor blade and get those off later. I can't stand blackbeard algae. I think it looks nasty in a tank. I think it makes the tank look gross. Um, it's a pain in the butt once you get it because it's really difficult to get it to come off. It's not like other algae where you can kind of scrape it off the glass or wipe it off the rocks or anything like that. I mean, it anchors really well and it's a pain in the butt. I'm just trying to get it under control. I know that I'll probably never be 100% free of it, but at least now it's back to a manageable. It's back to a manageable state, and from here on out, I can keep ahead of it instead of just having to take drastic measures all the time to get rid of it. Um, as far as the rocks go, I wasn't even going to bother trying to clean those off. I just threw them out. I can get tons of those, from around me. I can find plenty of rocks that I can use, and then I can prep those and throw those in the tank. So I'll probably do that sometime this week. Um, but instead of wasting my time trying to clean off the other rocks. As far as everything else goes, the tank's looking pretty good. The plants still haven't quite taken off yet. They're still taking root. I have a really thick gravel cap on here, so it takes them a little while longer to get the roots down to the soil. But once they do, they'll really start to take off. I may add another sword plant probably to the back, and then maybe some more crypts and anubias to the front area or on the driftwood. Throw some anubias on the driftwood. But other than that, just really happy with how the tank looks. Excited for how it's going to turn out once things start to really grow in. And I think this tank's going to look really good in the future. Really happy with the fish that I've got in here. I don't think I'm going to add anything in the future except for maybe a couple cleanup fish. I think I'm just going to leave it like this and see how it goes. But overall, just really happy with this tank. Really happy with how it's turning out. So, anyways, thanks for watching, guys, and have a great week.